Well, welcome back to the Gobby Gaffer. And after a really successful season, we didn't actually get a season review. Let's just have a quick flirt through it. So the signing of the season, according to the board, was Pedro Goncalves. Came in from Sporting for just under 30 million. He's now worth around about the 90 million mark. So he's tripled his value, but it's not surprising. I mean, he's absolutely brilliant player, and he made 31 appearances, 24 goals, 7 assists, with an average rating of 7.24. And then other notable players were Viper came in, or Wiper, I'm not sure how you say his name, came in from Inter, 9 appearances, 5 goals, 6 assists, 7.68. Theo, the centre-back, came in from Schalke. He made 38 appearances, 2 goals, 7.10. Doué, the young lad in midfield, came from Rennes for 30 million. I think he will be a bit of a superstar, this lad. He only made 11 appearances, but 1 goal, 3 assists, 7.10. Yankov, again, another one I think he's going to make a really big impact. Came in from Ludogorets, 4.2 million, 19 appearances, 7 goals, 6 assists, 7.06. Kraus, the defensive midfield player, came in from Schalke, 18 appearances, 3 goals, 3 assists, 7.06. And Perez, the other new centre-back, came in from Udinese for 21 million, 40 appearances, 3 goals, 7.04. The finances, even though 3 of them are shown as a down low, not by very much, if I'm honest. So finances have kept reasonably the same. It is saying the reputation of the club has not changed. I did get an email to say that we had a little bit of a reputation boost, so I'm not quite sure how that works out. Merchandise sales, 9.2 million, nearly 500,000 shirts sold. Marcus Leonardo, top of the shop, again not surprising, with Goncalves, Lokonga, Doué and Oscar following up closely behind. Unfortunately, Oscar did get that bad injury, and he's actually still not back yet. The lineup are pretty predictable. It's the lineup that I used, I think, virtually all season, and in the end it proved to be quite a successful lineup for us. To our awards ceremony, unfortunately, I didn't win any manager awards for like months through the season. I have got something to show you at the end, though. So, club awards, Marcus Leonardo was the player of the season. Young player of the season, again, Leonardo. Signing of the season, Goncalves. Goal of the season, Lokonga. Top goal scorer, Leonardo, with 27 goals. Most assists, Collado, 13. Most player of the match awards, Leonardo again. He kind of scoops the board, Leonardo. 7 player of the match awards. And highest average rating, Goncalves with a 7.2. And the record breakers, again, Marcus Leonardo with 4 goals in a single game. Absolutely brilliant player. The highest fee paid at this time was Badia Shile, the centre-back, 30 million. He's not getting an awful lot of game time, and we have actually smashed that transfer record now, which we'll have a look at shortly. And the highest transfer fee received was Pavlovic, 44.87 million. Team of the year, we had, nearly half the team. So basically, Thiaw centre-back, Fresneda right wing-back, Esposito in midfield, and Goncalves and Collado all in the team of the season. And I gave a little hint to the fact that I did win an award, and it's kind of the biggest award you can get. I won Manager of the Season. So a little bit of shiny silverware just for me. And let's now jump straight into the current season and the transfer business that we've done. So not an awful lot in transfers out, 21 million coming in. Jordan Bayer, the backup right wing back, he was a starter there, but as we signed better players, the 2 wonder kids came in, he got sidelined a bit, so he went to Atalanta for 15 million. And also Simon Wald, he's a young kid who again was a right wing back, up and coming right wing back, but he was never going to get a game, so 5.5 million. Transfers in, as you can see, we've only signed 2 players, but as it stands now, this team is getting to the point now where it only needs tweaking, so we don't need wholesale changes. So the headline, and I did say we'd smashed our transfer record, 69 million for Josko Gvardiol from Leipzig. Absolutely immense centre-back. He is going to be an absolute superstar for us. He was recommended as a 4-star with 4-star potential. He's actually come in with a 4.5-star potential, and I think you can agree his stats are absolutely brilliant. He's as quick as you like, 6'1". His mentals are superb. I mean, we all know about Josko Gvardiol, and we did need somebody at centre back to take us forward, basically. Because, like I say, this year the ambition is Champions League, and we need top quality players. And talking about top quality players, this lad's come in. I did have a bid in for a German lad, a German attacking midfielder, and it was like 90 million, and we were just about breaking even on it. But in the end, he decided to go elsewhere. So this was kind of second, third choice. As it happens, he's come in and hit the ground running. He's been absolutely brilliant for us. I mean, he's only made 3 appearances. He's already scored a goal. He's got 2 assists, 1 player of the match, 7.73. And I just hope that Mikkel Damsgaard, a 26-year-old Danish lad, I hope he keeps this up. His stats, I don't think his stats are anything to write home about. I mean, they are obviously very, very good. I mean, he's playing as an attacking midfield player. I don't think his stats are anything to write home about. They're very, very good, but we are getting to the stage now where, we need a lot of these kind of green stats in the right places, and we need lots of them to make us a better team. And although, like I say, he was second, third choice, this lad, but for 20 million, I think he's going to be an absolute bargain. He's played brilliantly for us. Now, the season has started. I wanted to get to the end of the transfer window before I came back in. And, well, that other team, we've actually beaten them. We've played them twice this season already, and we're only just into September. So we played them in the Super Cup, got beat in the Super Cup, so they got their hands on some shiny silverware to start the season off. But then we played them in the league, and at home we had a nice 2-1 win against them, and I was really encouraged by the way that we played. So anyway, let's have a look at the schedule. So as you can see, we're now on the 11th of September. So like I say, I have worked into the season a little bit. We had a nice little friendly, run out there. Some nice wins, and get some fitness under our belts. Then we played Bayern Munich in the Super Cup, and I thought, can we do it? No, we got beat 2-0. I thought, here we go again. Can we ever beat this team? But then the next game was the DFB Pokal first round, and we played Pirmasens. Pirmasens beat them 11-0, 11 goals. We scored 10 in the first half. Absolutely brilliant run out. And then that set us going then. So we then beat Hanover 3-0, Augsburg 4-0, and then that game against Bayern Munich. And if we just watch this game, absolutely brilliant stuff. So we opened the scoring with a penalty, and but then we got one of these silly football manager things where the ball is given away and there's some buffoonery in the penalty area, and they get back to 1-1. I thought, here we go. But no, I changed the tactics around a little bit, and I've worked really hard at it, and then Gonzalez gets the winner. And that win sees us sitting nicely at the top of the table. Not much point in showing you that. We've only played 3 games, so, anything can happen as the season goes on. Anyway, today we're going to watch 2 games. We're going to watch the away game against Wolfsburg, and then if we just have a look at the teams we've been drawn against in the Champions League. So we'll be watching the Porto game today. It's another away game. But we've got Zurich, Club Brugge, Hoffenheim, United again, who knocked us out last season, Atletico Madrid, and Juventus. Oh, actually, no, there's 2 more. Copenhagen and PSV. So I think there are some winnable games in there, and hopefully we can get in that top 8. So without further ado, we're going to get stuck in with the first game now. Let's get into the dugout, Wolfsburg. We'll see you very shortly. Well, welcome to the dugout, and this is the new formation. I did say we were going to change formation. We've got quite a few strikers at the club now. We've got the new Brazilian lad as well has come in. This lad, he's come in now. 5-star potential, wonder kid. Only 19, but I think he's going to progress into a superstar. But team for today is Dennis Simon in goal, back four of Nets, Gvardiol, Thiaw and Fresneda. Kraus is the defensive midfield player. Lokonga and Dewey in midfield. Damsgaard is the attacking midfield player with Goncalves and Leonardo up front. So the 4-4-2 diamond is the way that we're going. And we're underway. So the media prediction this season is, guess what? Bayern Munich top, us second. I think like in a lot of countries, we have the same thing in England, don't we? Where some football teams are the media favourites. The media just want them to win every season. And there are certain teams where the media just want to stick the knife in all of the time. And I think it's the same in Germany. The German press just want Bayern Munich to be winning stuff all of the time. But Lokonga's through there. Can he chip that in? No, he can't. Quite a poor attempt really there, to be honest. But he isn't a striker. Dewey, Kraus. And Kraus gives the ball away. That's not the first time Kraus has done that, to be honest. And I don't know what's going on there. Fortunately, we don't get... Oh, absolutely nothing, apparently. Leonardo through. Ball loops up into the keeper's arms. 11 minutes on the clock, and it's all a little bit tame at the moment. So the keeper goes long ball with this one. We picked that up nicely. This time Kraus does make a nice pass, but this time we've given the ball away again. So ball being played through the middle now. Leonardo, nice ball to Lokonga. Can he finish this time? Yes, he can. Lokonga this time nearly breaks the net with it. We're 1-0 up, and that was a little bit more positive. Up the tempo a little bit there, just to try and stop us from hanging onto the ball and giving the ball away. And then nice little passing move there. Lokonga, that's his second try in the game of scoring a goal. And this time he comes good with that. So we're 1-0 to the good. 20 minutes into the game. I'm just going to give the lads a bit of a shout of, shall we give them, we'll give them a praise, I think. What's that done? Absolutely nothing. Okay, fine. Damsgaard wins the ball. Damsgaard has been all action for us. And how did that ball not hit the back of the net? Great tackle there. So it's been all Gladbach in this game, which is very nice to see. Let's hope that continues. Fresneda now down this right side. He's going to go back with that. He's lost that ball, Fresneda. Can he win it back? No, he can't. Wolfsburg here, mounting an attack of their own. And they through, but Dennis Simon there makes a really good save. And that was a cert goal, I think, but really, really good save. Moving into half-time now, 1-0 lead. So we're just going to give the lads a little bit of a pat on the back. Delighted with your performance. Let's just have a quick look how everybody's playing. Yep, got lots of green ratings for the stats there, which is nice to see. Kraus is on a 6.7. I might bring Esposito on for him, actually. And let's give Esposito a bit of a run out. Kraus, the jury's out a little bit on Kraus. Since we brought the new players in, his star ratings dropped a lot. He gave the ball away for in fact, he gave the ball away for Bayern Munich's goal when we beat them 2-1, and he's given the ball away in this game already. But anyway, Wolfsburg coming forward with the ball. Leonardo there, he's not a defender. I think he showed that in that passage of play there. Dest over the top, and we get away with one, so it's a corner. Ball is going to be swung in now. In swinger to the far post. We need to clear our lines here, and the ball goes over the top, and that's a dead ball. 64 minutes, 3 changes. Collado has come on in midfield, and Franco and Rom have come on at wing back. So we're back with a highlight from Wolfsburg. Look, Vardiol there, nice vision there, saw the ball coming through, picked it up nicely, lovely ball headed back there from Leonardo, and Leonardo finishes that with aplomb, there's a good word. Absolutely brilliant finish from Leonardo. Made no mistake with that one. This is a long punt upfield, headed back, Leonardo to Goncalves. Goncalves feeds his strike partner, and Leonardo says, 3 players bearing down on him there, and he just says, you know what, I'm just going to put this in the back of the net. And we're 2-0 up. And the tactical change had not even gone through when that goal was scored, but they have now. So we're going to give the lads, they're all looking a little bit glum, let's give them a bit of praise. See what that does. Wolfsburg pick the ball up at the back, but it's coming back at them. Dewey, Damsgaard, Esposito, Rom. Can Rom get the ball in the box? Yes, he can, but straight into the keeper's arms. So we've got a bit of a high press on here. The keeper's had to go long, and normally when we go long, it normally comes straight back at us, but some nice control there from their striker. 77 minutes on the clock, and give a little bit of game time to our new striker, Alentio, 19-year-old Brazilian. So Dewey has gone off, moved Goncalves back a little bit. Vardiol now with a free kick into dead space. That was a bit useless, if I'm honest. So can we come out of this game with a 2-0 win? Some nice pressure on the ball there, but we didn't come away with it. And Wolfsburg now just trying to build something here. I think they're trying to draws out a position, and they've had to put it onto the other side of the field now because we're set up quite nicely and they're not having too much of an effect on us. But a long run down that left-hand side. Ball now into the middle. We do seem to be set up very, very nicely, and they are struggling to get through to us. And they do actually get a shot on goal, but Dennis Simon there says, thanks very much. That's nice and easy for me to pick up. We're going to give them another shout of praise. One of these shouts of praise is going to work. Yes, at last, a shout of praise has worked. They're all happy and smiley. We're going into the final moments of the game now. That was quite poor. Lost the ball there, but he did have 2 men on him, so not surprising really, I suppose. Okay, ball over the top. Was that offside? Are they going to get one back? He's actually missed that one, which is very, very poor. So this formation, which has been full of goals up to now, has reaped dividends again today. Another 2 goals scored, and at this moment in time, none conceded. Nice little flick forward there. This is lovely. It's one-touch football. Rome now down the left-hand side. Fresh legs. And that was really poor after giving them all that praise. Throw-in now. What can we do with this? Can we make it 3-0 in the final seconds? Rome, big throw into the middle, but dead space again. Need to have a word with them about this dead space ball. It's not pleasant to look at all. But we do get a 2-0 win, and that is very, very pleasing. And we're going to say, we're not going to say it's comprehensive, just going to say well done. Don't want to make them big-headed. And a nice win there that sees us sitting on top of the Bundesliga with 12 points. Let's have a quick look at that. So 4 games played, we're sitting nicely on top with 12 points. Dortmund doing very well. They've already beaten Bayern Munich, as have we. Bayern Munich actually in 9th place at the moment. They've only got 6 points from 4 games. So maybe this is a season where they won't be like a runaway train. Although they did win, not the last game, the one before. They won it 7-0. So, but anyway, yeah, sitting nicely on top. And now we're moving to our first Champions League game of the season, and it's away at Porto. So we'll see you in the dugout for that one. Well, welcome to Portugal for this first game in the Champions League, and the team for today is Simon in goal, back 4 of Nets, Vardiol, Perez and Fresneda. Esposito keeps his place at the base of the midfield. Not particularly happy with Kraus at the moment, not quite sure about that one. Lokonga and Do It in midfield. Damsgaard is the attacking midfielder, and Goncalves and Leonardo up front. Playing a little bit more reserved. I've got two tactics loaded. Same formation. One of them's quite attacking. The other one is a little bit more reserved. So let's see how we do today with this one. And our Champions League campaign for this season is underway. So we need to get a good start, which we have done. The momentum's with us. We've had the first shot and it was on target. Porto now coming back into the game though, as you would expect. They are the home team, so you would expect that. But we could really do with getting off to a good start and getting 3 points. This is one of the games I've got. Yes! Desir Dewey! First goal! Lovely looping header that. Absolutely brilliant. I was going to say this is one of the games I had earmarked for 3 points. But this was really nice. Throwing from Gvardiol. Goncalves into the box. And a lovely looping header there from Desir Dewey. And that is a lovely header. It'll get us nicely underway. And we're winning 1-0. So, Perez with the ball. Lokonga, Dewey. Back to Perez again. Esposito. Nice bit of possession. Leonardo is forward and can't put the ball in the back of the net. But we'll let him off. He's already in about 7 goals, I think, for the season. We've not played that many games. Dennis Simon. Nice ball there out onto this left side. Nets is having a run. Ball into the middle. Given away. Porto now coming forward at us. And they're going to put it out left. Can we close this ball down? No, the ball's in the middle, but we do get a head onto it. Come on, pick that ball up. No. And the ball's in the back of the net, and that was always coming. The referee is having a rummage for his whistle, though. And I don't know where the goalkeeper's going. He's absolutely infuriated, our goalkeeper. But the goal stands, and it's 1-1. So not ideal. I'm going to give the lads a bit of a... Ooh, hit the crossbar with that one. I'm going to give them a bit of a demand more. Lokonga. That's a great shame, that, because that Dewey goal was... we got us off to a really good start. But that highlight comes to nothing. Moving into half-time now. And it's 1-1. Going to go into the dressing room. I'm going to give them a flea in their ear because we do need to be winning this one. There's going to be no hanging about this season. We do need to hit the ground running. This Champions League now, we need to be winning it. So I'm going to in fact, I think we're going to go to the second tactic. So we're going to go a bit more attacking now, and let's see if we can put a little bit of pressure on them. Second half is underway, and we do have a free kick. Esposito can score these. Not this time, though. And that highlight comes to an end. So I'm going to give the lads another demand more. Porto now with the corner. Not a lot of closing down going on at all there. Come on, lads. We need to be winning this game. Okay, 64 minutes, 3 changes. The young kid, Alentijo, it's going to cause me problems, that one. Alentijo has come on up front for Leonardo, who's not having the best of games. Yankov is the attacking midfielder now, and Collado has come on in midfield. So we're going to give them another demand more. So here's the young kid. He's come very deep for that ball. Gvardiol, Nets. Is he going to have a run down that left-hand side? No, he plays it inside to Collado. Nets again. Lovely ball forward for Collado. That should be in the back of the net. And the young kid gets his season off to an absolutely brilliant start. I mean, a tap in there, but you have to be in the right place for those crosses coming in. And Alentijo there with his first goal. Nets, Collado. And this ball from Nets is absolutely beautiful. Collado with some great running, and Alentijo just in the right place. And we are going to drop back now to a cautious mentality, and I'm going to keep them on, like on the front foot, but just be a little bit more cautious with what you're doing. I don't really want to be playing defensive, but we are winning this game 2-1, and it's running through to full time now. If we can come out of this 2-1 winners, that'll be brilliant. And we have come out 2-1 winners in Porto, 3 points on the board. Absolutely brilliant start, and the lads are going to get a nice pat on the back. Well done, lads, great win. So our Champions League campaign there, off to a great start, and I think these 8 games that we've got to play, I think there's a couple of games in there. Certainly the Inter and United games I think are going to be quite tough, but the other games I do think we can get something out of, particularly with this formation and the team that we're building now. Guardiola at the back, great strength there. We've got brilliant strength up front with Leonardo Goncalves, the young kid who's just scored. We've got some really good strength in depth in this team now, and I'm expecting us to get through to the knockout stages automatically this season, and then, well, it's knockout games. It's anybody's game after that, isn't it? Okay, well, all that's left to say is, well, thanks for watching, and come back next time. I'm going to play a few games off camera now, and we'll probably come back with another Champions League game next time. So we'll see you very soon.